So here's another example of how you can take the logic in your components and create a custom hook. So with this example, you could see here, we're using a use effect to fetch data. We're getting a list of products and we're going to show that data right here. So you could see that we're just showing all this data. Now this is fine, it works fine, but as your components grow, this is going to start getting really messy. This code is going to start getting complicated and harder to read as we add more and more to this component. So rather than doing it in the component, you could just take all this logic and put it in a custom hook. So for this example, you would use something like use fetch products. And you have all your logic here, and you have your API URL, you have everything. So you can use this custom hook wherever you're getting products. So you can see here, this is what it would look like. You could just pull the data, the values, and then your fetch products hook and return the values that you want to return. Now, let's say you want to extend this custom hook. You can easily do that. And so that's what I did here. Let's say you have a page like this one right here, where you have a button and you don't want to load the data until you press the button. Okay, well, that's pretty easy. You would just add that fetch on load Boolean to this custom hook. So you can see here I've defaulted it to true, but I could show you here in this component I put false. So it's not going to fetch on load. It's going to wait for the user to fetch the data. So you could look here in the custom hook. We have this fetch data callback, and we're passing it in here. We're returning it here as a custom hook value. Whenever the user clicks that button, we're going to call this fetch data handler, and it's going to get the data. So you can see this is a great way to keep your code clean and to use custom hooks, keep logic encapsulated. So definitely try this out when next time you need to fetch some data.